Hey guys, welcome back. I was headed out to my garden and I wanted to show you something. This is midweek now. We've gotten rain the past few days, overcast, not much sun. And I don't know. It's been very cool. This morning when I went walking, it was like 61, very cool out there. And usually August it's a lot warmer, but we're getting very cool nights now. I kind of think we're going to have an early winter. But let me go out here and show you something in my garden. These sweet potatoes have a lot of leaves. Now I have been eating these. I don't know whether you know you can eat the sweet potato leaves. They're kind of like spinach. They're really tasty, don't take long to cook. So I've been eating these. And also I took a bunch and dehydrated them. I'm going to dehydrate a few more. And I'm really liking them. But what I wanted you to see is that squash. Now you see over there, the leaves are starting to turn. But 2 years ago, one of our neighbors gave us one of these squash. I had never heard of them. I really didn't know what it was. I just called it the big squash. I saved the seeds and planted some last year. And they didn't grow very well, but I had them in the back of the garden, so I was feeling like they weren't getting enough sun. So this year I planted them up here. And as you can see, that thing is going up the fence. And if you look down there in the corner, it's growing up the fence there. It's growing over the fence there. It had grabbed a hold two of my elderberry bushes, and I had to pull it off and put it over the fence. I mean, this thing is just taking over the garden. And if you look up here, I had these pots sitting here, and it's growing all over here. This is crazy. But since then, I found out it is a cushaw. Now this thing didn't grow like this last year, but I want to show you what I have this year. I don't know what the difference is, but this thing, I have one here. Look at that. That's huge. Another one back there. And this is the big daddy over here. I mean, look at that squash. It is huge. I don't know whether you can see it that good, but it is huge. I don't know when to pick it. Now, someone said if your fingernail go through, it's not quite ready. And my fingernail is not going through today. So I might have to harvest that. And some people say little brown streaks will come down. But I think this one is ready to harvest, so I am going to harvest. I hope I can pick it up. That thing is big. Come out to the outside of the fence. I want to show you how it's come out over there too. Now I want to show you the squash has come through the fence and it's coming out here. That part I really don't mind because I planted approximately 6 seeds. I put them in the ground, and you know they always tell you to put more than one in case they don't germinate. So I planted 6 seeds, and I think all 6 of them grew. My black-eyed peas are doing quite well. This squash is wrapped around it. I hope it won't interfere with it any kind of way because they're not ready to harvest yet. My peppers have turned. Time to pick them. Oh my goodness. Happy, happy, happy. These cucumbers I had to plant 3 times, but I am finally getting a harvest. I hope you can see those back there. And there's some more on the other end. wasn't sure when this corn was ready, and my son's significant other was over today, and she said, well, I just pull it back and see. So that's what I'm going to do. See if I can get up in here. Let you see. Wow, it looks ready to me. So I am going to pluck this one off. A little small, but oh my gosh, that looks good. Make sure you can see that. I guess I'll be out and harvest the rest of this corn tomorrow. Oh my gosh, next year I will be planting more. Well guys, it's a couple of days later, and I think it's time for me to tackle that cushaw squash. Well, as you can see, I harvest all of that corn. I had really left it on a little too long, so next year I will know to make sure I write down when I planted and harvest it on time, because it was a little dry. But I think what I'm going to do, I put a little of it in the dehydrator, and I'm going to see if I can dry it out and grind it down for cornmeal. I thought digging that corn up this morning was hard, because I had to get a pitchfork and dig up the roots and pull them out. The squash was all entangled in it. It was a job. But this squash, it has taken over. It was sweet potato vines. I was trying not to step on anything, but that was hard. I still managed to step on some, but I used the snips to get it out, which was a mistake. Next time I'll try a knife. But I know, as large as this squash is, this will give me quite a few meals, and I will definitely be planting it again next year. I will just find a different spot where it has a lot more room. This is a big squash. I weighed once and I got 19.0. The next time it was 18.8. I had to weigh it on my bathroom scale because it wouldn't fit on my little kitchen scale. That's a big squash. This is Lady P from my backyard garden. Until next time, peace and love. I'm out.